guys, welcome to this channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. My name is Dee, and on today's video I'll be showing you guys how I prepare my sauteed potatoes with onions. So to start off, I'll just peel off my potatoes, wash them nicely, and then chop them into slices that I'd prefer. You don't want your slices to be too thick or too thin. So just slice them into medium sizes and then set them aside as you prepare the onions. Slicing my potatoes, I'm just going to set them on the pan and boil them with a pinch of salt and water for a maximum of 2 minutes. You don't want them to overcook, but just boil for a few minutes so that when you're frying them, they cook much faster. Done with the onions, so we'll go and check on our boiling potatoes, set them aside, rinse our pan, and then come back to fry them. To fry the potatoes, we'll be using cooking oil and a little bit of butter. Guys, there's two ways to this. I started with the onions because I like mine very well cooked and brown in color. But if you don't like the brown color of your onions, you can start with the potatoes first, and then after a few minutes add the onions. I then went in with the potatoes, let them fry for a bit. Make sure you turn them so that they fry on both sides. Turmeric was just to add color and a little bit of more flavor to it. They came out perfectly nice and they were looking so good. So you can either start, if you don't like turmeric, you can just do away with it, or you can also add turmeric to your whole spice. After that, the same procedure applies. Let them cook for a bit and then just test to see if they are well cooked. If not, like at this point, these were the pieces that I took out first from the boiling pot, so they were not well cooked. So I went ahead and covered them for a while and just let them cook for a little bit of 3 to 4 minutes before I can just serve. This will go well with either breakfast, add some sausages or some eggs, and enjoy your breakfast. For a snack, you can just add sauce and some drink and enjoy. So thank you guys for sticking by. Hope you try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how good you like them. For me, they were absolutely delicious. Delicious. I'll definitely make them some other time. Thank you for watching, and you guys stay safe and be good, and bye bye.